Hi guys, today we will be going to Massachusetts to see many different kinds of fall colors. Um, as you see, uh, in Toronto there are lots and lots of red colored trees. The leaves turn red, and but in Massachusetts not as red. So we were driving and we reached this place in Canada just across the I-81 bridge. So we're going on a different border crossing this time. Last time we went on the Windsor Ambassador Bridge. This is the Alexandria Bay Bridge. Um, and on the Canadian side, there is the city of Leeds and the Thousand Islands, and on the American side, it's Alexandria Bay. So this bridge is very big. It looks very nice. It's like an oxidized copper, and so we were driving down the bridge, and the waiting line at the U.S. Um, crossing was very long, and on the way we saw the statue saying "I love NY." So once we entered America, we saw many different kinds of fall colors. It wasn't as red as Toronto, but still there were many fall colors. On the American side, there is a state park, which you can go to. So, and then we went on a smaller road from the interstate. It was extremely beautiful. It's very windy because it's near the Appalachian Range. We stopped at Utica. The total trip was 9 hours long, and it was a very nice trip. But at the end, it got kind of boring. When we finally reached, it was rainy. Our resort is called Vacation Village at the Berkshires. It was a very nice resort. So you go up this tall hill, and the resort's at the top of a mountain, so it's kind of chilly up there, and it's a very nice experience. The resort has a huge clubhouse with a gym, many rooms so you can do certain activities, a swimming pool, a jacuzzi, a game room, and a check-in resort check-in area. It was very nice reception and stuff. The main room looked it looked fantastic. In the corner there was a coffee machine. This resort has 32 buildings, and in these buildings are there are 3 floors in the building, and these floors have around 8 units, and so there are 32 buildings. So there's and we our our room was in building 13 on the bottom floor. And so at night we went out and we swam. We went into the jacuzzi. It was a very nice experience. After we dried up and everything in the pool, we played a game of Uno, um, and nearby the fire. We got to sit in front of the fire pit. There were red chairs in front of it. It was a very nice, cozy experience. Everything is decorated for Thanksgiving. In America, Thanksgiving is in November, so they're just approaching Thanksgiving. So there are pumpkins, there are corn crops, and there are these things that look like wheat plants, and then there's also this sheep or a lamb that looks very cute. As you probably know, this resort's on top of a mountain, and if you look at the clubhouse balcony, you can see another mountain, which is the Jiminy Peak Ski Resort Mountain. There were many cycle paths and trails in our resort, so we used those cycle trails. It was a good form of exercise. we decided to visit Pittsfield, which is home to Vivaldi's Pizza, which have this is the big one, a 24-inch party-sized pizza, which is actually very big. This is the highest point in Massachusetts. It's called Mount Greylock. From our resort, you can see it as a small little line pointing up on a very large mountain. After that, we went on our way to the Mount Greylock Reserve, which is home to the highest point in Massachusetts. Inside the Mount Greylock Visitor Center, we saw an exhibit which had many different things about Mount Greylock. One of the things were a thing about the brown bear. Inside there was a tree trunk with a stuffy of it inside it. And then there's also other things that are helpful for hikers who are on the trails of Mount Greylock. There's also trails here, by the way. The mountain is very high in the air, and so there is a north entrance and a south entrance to a park. So we went up the south entrance and we exit at the north entrance. So we went up. After we went up about 2 kilometers, we reached the visitor center, and then we went up to Mount Greylock, but the parking was full there, so we just passed by. You could see it from a distance from our resort, and it's pretty cool. There are many roads with huge farms and fields. The back there are huge mountains, forests. It's very beautiful. Looks like something from a dream or a picture. The next day we went north to a city called Williamstown. There is a big museum and arts museum there, and we took many different photos. It's a very nice place. It's loud. At a Walmart, I saw sell a machine that said "Sell your phone for instant cash." And that's funny. Thank you for watching. Please stay tuned for part 2. Keep on watching. Please subscribe and bye.